Hello everybody, welcome back to No Bullshit. Today's response is to a video from the talk show Live with Kelly and Michael. A little background first. Recently, Michael Strahan surprised Kelly by announcing he's leaving the show live to move on to Good Morning America. As you'll quickly see, Kelly isn't too happy about this, and she proceeds to let her feelings spill into their show, making for some really awkward, cringe-worthy stuff. Let's check it out.
There's a great article in the paper, and I want to get your take on it. Because I don't have a take on it, but I want yours.
Interesting setup there, Kelly. You say you don't have a take on it now, but I'm not convinced. And what makes the article so great then?
So, you've gotten divorced, and anybody here, gotten divorced? Anybody? Some people? You have. Okay.
Zing! Man, Kelly really hit him with that one. So I guess the great thing about this article is it gave Kelly the opportunity to not only bring up Michael's divorces, but she also implies that she's not divorced and thus better than Michael. Not necessarily. She's making the classic girl assumption that being married is better than being single. It's not. Many people are happier single, and many times divorced guys come out happier and better off.
It's called bird nesting, where instead of, how you separate and then, the children have to go between the parents, this is keeping the kids in the house and the parents rotating in and out of the house. To me, it sounds like a disaster?
These guys act so amazed by this pretty simple concept. Instead of the kids splitting their time between two houses, some families choose to keep them in one house and rotate the parents. No one on this show can even entertain this idea. They don't even try to think of the reasons why people might do that. My best guess is the kids are still young and in the middle of their schooling. Instead of moving them to new houses and possibly new schools, they keep them at their original house. The kids don't have to move or change as much of their lives. They could keep their neighborhood friends and everything. If the parents can afford to swing that, it doesn't sound that crazy to me. It makes a lot of sense, actually.
But, and it also sounds like something only rich people could do, because how many homes, then each parent has to have a separate...
That's 3 homes.
That's 3 homes you're paying for.
Yeah, that's 3 homes, Kelly. Good math skills you got there. While we're talking about expenses, you know what's really expensive? Having fucking kids in the first place. And I'm guessing it's usually couples with multiple kids trying this bird nesting. Keeping the house for one kid doesn't make much sense. And if these couples can afford multiple kids and a divorce, paying for 3 homes isn't out of the question.
If I'm sharing a house with my ex every once in a while and she can still get in with a key at any point, I'm definitely locking the door. I mean, there's no way. The only thing you'd have to just share the other house if you'd have to I don't know. I couldn't do that. No.
Cool story, Michael. And then he just trails off after that tangent into repeating no, 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 like a malfunctioning robot.
Does not compute.
I couldn't do that. No. I look at it like this. If you're in a relationship with somebody, apparently there was love there at some point, or hopefully you wouldn't have gotten married and you wouldn't have had kids. Things change.
Right.
But if things change, I think it's very important to be happy instead of being miserable together, to be happy by yourself.
The point goes to Michael on this one. I couldn't have said that better myself.
89% say a bad idea. And we agree with you, at least I do.
I think it would be, to me, like I said, I don't have a frame of reference, but it sounds like it would be a terrible idea from my perspective.
Here, Kelly is not so subtly reminding us that she's not divorced. She's happily married and would never do that. Bitch, get over yourself. You're trying to sandbag Michael here with this divorce story for what? Because he's moving on to a bigger show? That's so fucking petty. For one, you should have seen this coming. Strahan has already been doing 2 days a week on GMA for years, plus other appearances on NFL broadcasts. He's not going to be your bitch boy forever. Secondly, have a little gratitude. Adding Michael brought ratings up on your show. You've made millions off of this already. Even if the show got canceled tomorrow, you made $20 million on it last year. You're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Because I don't see how it would work.
I wouldn't be alive right
Although
now.
I
can tell you that.
Well, if you can't see how bird nesting would work, you're just an idiot or lazy. I would say you probably don't understand it from lack of trying.
I am all about whatever traumatizes the kids the least.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever.
Well, you almost got to the point I made earlier, Kelly. If you thought about it for a few more minutes, you might realize having the kids stay in their original home is way better for them. Same schools, same friends, everything.
Although I think that in a lot of marriages that go awry, 2 parents rotating in and out of the house could be very traumatic if they're not getting.
I think the parents rotating would be the least traumatic part of a divorce. The parents splitting and fighting would already be enough. Bird nesting is just one option for dealing with the fallout. I don't think it's more or less traumatic in that sense.
I don't like that rotating thing. In and out the house.
So you're not going to do that?
Absolutely not.
So Just to clarify, you're not going to do that.
Because remember, audience, Michael is getting a divorce, and I'm using that private fact to shame him publicly. And also, I'm still married and better than him, even though I'm a petty idiot.
I'm not going to do it. And maybe I should. Her house is nicer than mine.
Well, you live in New York City.
Woof. Kelly looks so pissed here. Her plan to passively throw shade on Michael is backfiring big time. She even tried to correct his joke about the houses.
Well, you live in New York City.
Aw, she's looking away. So defeated. She deserves to feel stupid. That was a bitch move. I don't like her much at all. Just a pretty face. Well, that was a quicker one. It was pretty easy to see Kelly's agenda and to refute it. Good on Michael for flipping the script on her. He seems like an actual nice guy. I don't get the teeth thing though. He's a millionaire but he won't spend money to fix those? I never got that thing where black people keep their teeth like that. Oh well, it's no biggie. Just something I always was curious about. Thanks for watching and getting our channel past 500 subscribers. More videos to come. Good night, everybody.